r/askreddit. People who can speak multiple languages. What language do you think in?
I'm fluent in English. Vietnamese is my mother tongue. Speak a little French. I mainly think in English since I moved to us, but my dreams come in Vietnamese still.
Do you understand the Vietnamese?
Yeah, I speak it for the majority of my life. I have almost zero use for it now.
French when I speak French. English when I speak English. Sometimes English when I speak French. I'm French, though. That's weird.
Sometimes it's faster to just think in English rather than French, it seems.
I mean, the numbers alone.
It's interesting to see so many people with English as their second or third language, and they only think in English. Interesting stuff.
Probably because so much content is published in English.
I'm really so grateful that English is so pervasive everywhere. English is functionally the basic or common language.
I am fluent in both Spanish and English, but I only think in English low.
Is it your original language or is Spanish?
I can think in them all. When I'm speaking a language, I think in that language even if I'm not 100% fluent. When I'm not speaking, I generally think in one of two languages I'm a native speaker in. I don't consciously control it. Sometimes I'm surrounded by one language and my brain randomly starts thinking in the other. But usually I'll think in the language I last used.
My first language is Swedish, but I'm fluent in English and pretty much only speak English at home. I can also understand Danish and Norwegian and speak a bit of French. I mostly think and dream in English, unless I've been speaking/reading a lot of Swedish, or if I'm doing stuff where my vocabulary is lacking in English.
I knew it. Scandinavians know a lot of languages.
As a Swede, I wouldn't say I completely know Norwegian and Danish, but there is so much overlap between all three languages, so it's usually quite easy to understand them unless they have a very thick accent. Cough, cough, Danish people. Cough, cough.